Assalamu alaikum everyone. Thanks for clicking on my video and welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing a recipe with everyone for pulao, and it's a chicken pulao. So I'm serving it with a side of raita, and let's get started. So here I have some rice that I already washed and soaked in cold water, usually about 30 minutes before cooking. And I use this glass for my measurements, and that glass holds about 3 cups, exactly 3 cups of rice if you measure it with that cup. But that's what I use for my measurements when I'm cooking rice. And I have 1.5 pounds of chicken thigh meat. You can use whole chicken or chicken breast, whatever you prefer. And I have one sliced onion. I'm going to go ahead and add 1/2 cup of oil to the pan, and we're going to go ahead and add the sliced onion. Now make sure that your onions are sliced and not diced. That's very important when you're making rice. So go ahead and saute the onions on high heat till the desired color. Now, the darker the onions, the darker the color of the rice. The lighter the onions, the lighter the color of the rice. So if you want your rice dark, then brown the onions like I have here. And I also added 1 teaspoon of zira when I added the onions, which I forgot to record. So after that, when you see that the onions are the color that you want, you add 1/2 cup of water and cover it so it doesn't spatter all over the place. And then I added 3 tomatoes, medium-sized tomatoes, and 2 green chilies, and cover it for a little bit so everything is well combined and cooked. And then we're going to go ahead and add the chicken and 1 tablespoon of ginger and garlic paste, and give that a good stir. Now this is the spoon that we usually eat rice with, and that's 1 full tablespoon that I use for 1 glass of rice and that 1.5 pounds of chicken. So I added 1/2 of the salt in the chicken, and I'm going to add 1/2 of it in when I add the rice. And then I added 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1/2 teaspoon of red chili powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. Now, if you don't want your rice really spicy, don't add either the green chilies or 1/2 teaspoon of red chilies. So if you like your rice kind of mild, just add the green chilies and don't add the red ones. Okay, so here I'm going to go ahead and add the water. Now that's the glass I measured the rice with, so I added 1.5 glasses of water to 1 glass of rice, and give that a mix and scrape the sides and stuff. So then I'm going to go ahead and add the remaining salt, and because I don't like using whole spices, because my kids don't like eating rice when there's whole spices in there, so I'm going to add 1 cooking tablespoon of garam masala powder. And I added zira powder in the beginning. I added zira in the beginning. So if you didn't add it in the beginning when you were sauteing the onions, you can go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of zira at this point as well, whole zira. And then go ahead and drain the water from the rice and add the rice to the chicken mixture. And go ahead, cook that on high till most of the water has evaporated. And continue to mix with a light hand. Don't mix it vigorously. Now at this point you need to lower the heat all the way to low, and we're going to go ahead and cover the rice and leave it on low to cook for about 25 minutes. Now cover the lid with a cloth or foil, and leave it to cook on low for about 20 to 25 minutes. And after the 20 minutes your rice will be done. And take off the lid and give it a light mix. And let me know if you try the rice. They did come out perfect for me. And if you need to ask me anything, just go ahead and do so in the comments below. I served my rice with some raita on the side. If you need the recipe for the raita, it's already posted on my page, and it was yummy, absolutely delicious. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And thanks for watching. See you again with another amazing simple recipe.